Right folks, just in a quick video on a modification I've done to my MSR Elixir 3. I'll also be doing this to my Elixir 2 when I get one. And it's just these little things here. Got these off eBay. I think it was £5 for 5 from China, including the postage. I don't know if you can see that. Little mushrooms that go on the end of your walking poles. So these basically slot on the end of your walking poles like that. Get it right, the tip actually sits in that little divot there and holds it in place. And what I've done is I've actually filed one of the slots open a bit to fit the eyelet through. It fits over the webbing there and pushes the pole up, supports it so the pole doesn't, as you can see, it doesn't push down now. Done one on the other side. As you can see, it's just sitting on the ground there. I may at some point sew a piece of Velcro to the side of the fly sheet that I can put around the handle there to hold it in place, stop it moving. But it makes the tent a lot more stable. When the fly sheet's on and pushing down in it all, when you've got the guy lines that come from here with the fly sheet, it doesn't pull this pole down then and sink the tent and make it all floppy. So yeah, it's a worthwhile addition to any tent. With the new, this is the old version 1 Elixir 3. On the new version 2 ones, you've got a slightly different setup here. So you've got like just a single piece of webbing with an aluminium eyelet on the end, which should fit through these a bit easier. I did have to get my Dremel, or you could use a file if you wanted, and grind the slot open so that the eyelet fits through it properly. You could do, if you wanted, do the same on the other one and put it through there so that the eyelet comes out the other side, so it's supported by both of them. I'm going to have a play with that. But yeah, so it's been quite breezy while I was pitching this, and it was blowing everywhere until I put them 2 poles in. Now it's quite stable. So yeah, just a quick tip for you. Go and get some of them mushrooms with the slots on, and it keeps it a lot more stable, your tent. Now I know I've been doing this for years with this tent, doing it the other way around, just jamming the handle in that strap at the top. But this is a lot more secure. I know my idea, which I've been doing for years with this, has been pinched by Terran Over in Wild Country, who have now got a fly sheet with a pocket in for exactly this purpose, and it makes a massive difference. The thing about I like about the Elixir rather than the Hubba and the new version of the Terra Novas is they go into a triangle there, and then it's a single pole over the top, whereas this is actually 2 poles, so it's a lot more sturdier. It's got hubs on the poles, and it's a lot sturdier when it's all battened down. This pole configuration with these walking poles is really solid. It can withstand some really strong winds. Obviously some people will say, well, it doesn't make it a 4-person tent because you've still got all the mesh on the top and stuff. You could make a piece of material for the roof and Velcro it on, and for the ends as well. That could be done, but we'll see for now. I'm going to get an Elixir 2 and do the same modification for wild camping and stuff. This is like for when I take the kids camping. Alright, I hope this has been useful. Alright, take it easy. See you again. Bye. Right, back again, guys. Just thought I'd give you a quick look at it with the poles in place and the fly sheet on. What I like about this setup is it's quite taut. Fly sheet. I need to get another guy line on here. This is like I say, this is the early Elixir, so these ones don't actually have the tab to put the guy line on this side, but the new version 2 does, so you can have a guy line down there. With that pole being in place, it won't push it. So there we go, nice and solid. Some people might be thinking, oh, does the pole in the middle get in the way? But the doors are massive on the Elixir, so I can actually, as you can see, get in here no problem. Through there, put my shoes on. As you can see, The door's about as big as it is on, say, I'd say the access 1 and 2. Because that's only half the door. There we go. So as you can see, the pole's been slipped a bit there. See, sort that out. There we go. As you can see, this is the Elixir 3. It's absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. This is the older one, so I've got the optional thing there. I've not got the mesh pockets here like the new one has. You can see the mesh pocket at the end is massive. You fit tons of stuff in there. There's a repair I did. Looks a bit messy, I have to redo that. Another pocket at this end. You've got the vents, which can be shut from the outside. It's roasting here. I'm actually glad of all this mesh at the moment. I've never had a problem with this tent leaking. I've seen loads of videos of people with leaking tents. I've never had a problem with this. Even on this version, the porch is a decent size to fit rucksacks in, but this has only got one pegging point at the end, whereas the other one's got 2. So it goes out like that sort of shape, so the new one's bigger. But yeah, I'm chuffed to bits with these tents. I'm going to get a 2. Contrary to popular belief, they can actually be pitched outer first. So for those people who are saying, "Oh, I don't want an MSR tent, you have to pitch them inner first," you don't have to. All you need is the footprint. So the Elixir comes included with the footprint. And as you can see on the footprint, you've got the footprint as its own eyelets and its own clips for the fly sheet. So what you do is put the fly sheet out, ground sheet on the floor, not the fly sheet, the ground sheet on the floor, put the poles into it, clip the fly sheet on one end, pull it over, put the pole in, which you can fix through the 2-way zips in the doors if you want, and put it on that way. Then you can climb in, put the eyelet underneath there. Doesn't matter which way around it goes really, and then adjust it all and then clip it all in. So there's a couple of videos on YouTube of people do that, so I'm not going to show you. But you can pitch it outer first or inner first, whichever suits you. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. See you soon. Bye.